These are the Sennheiser HD600 headphones. They come in a black box. So you open up the box. Your headphones are in there with some gray foam cushioning to protect them from their arduous trip. You take the headphones out of the box, and they got a nice black and gray stony flecked paint job to them. You grab the ear cups. They have nice tilting and swiveling action to them to conform to most skull shapes. The top of the headphones have some pretty decent padding on them. Comfort-wise, these are actually a tad bit less comfortable than the HD555 headphones, but it's kind of like wearing a pair of headphones for 8 hours versus wearing a pair for 10 hours. You take a look at the plug, and it's a 6.3mm fancy gold-plated deal, but you can pull that off, and then you have a 3.5mm plug that you can plug into most of your devices. This is not the sturdiest pair of headphones. These aren't headphones that Conan the Barbarian would use while being in a sword fight. Like other headphones, you can throw them at the wall and stomp on them and stuff, and they'll probably still work. But this is something nice that you want to cradle and only on your head. These are open-backed headphones. You can hear a pin drop on the floor. You can carry out conversation with someone when you're not listening to music. Though, when you're listening to music, it's going to be hard to hear anything. The speakers being as large as they are means these headphones would be a little bit clunky for taking out in public or trying to be inconspicuous while driving an automobile. Not that anybody wears headphones while driving an automobile. That's very silly. The cord is about 12 feet long. You could sit and listen to your stereo 12 feet away. But watch out. Watch where your cord's laying on the ground, because you could roll over your cord with your chair and break your cord. Sound-wise, these headphones are where it's at. So basically between these and the HD555s, with these, you're paying more money for a little bit better bass and medium frequencies, and then a horribly better soundstage, more natural sound. Everything sounds more spacious. You will pleasurably enjoy listening to music with these. The sweet melodies will delicately play across your ears. That does bring up one consideration though. Poor quality sound files. You're gonna notice that they're poor a little bit more with these, because it goes both ways. I mean, you got a really nice, you got a really high quality sound file. You're gonna hear all the awesomeness and everything in all of its glory, and it's gonna sound really good. But then, if you have a bad sound file, you're gonna be like, wow, yeah, this is a piece of crap. With headphones like these, I would say get an amplifier for them, for an MP3 player. But I plug the headphones into an MP3 player, just an MP3 player, and then I compare it with this, and all this portable amplifier does is just allow me to play the headphones at an obnoxiously high volume. And do your homework with your amps. I mean, if you're gonna get an expensive pair of headphones, you could get an amp for the same price as the headphones that you bought. But honestly, I spent $100 on this, and I hardly notice any difference between using an amplifier and not using an amplifier with both my MP3 player and with my Sound Blaster X-Fi Titanium sound card. There were a few other pairs of headphones that I looked at before I got these headphones. There were the HD650s, the Ultrasone Pro 750s, and the Bayer Dynamic DT880 headphones. Okay, the HD650s, I would have got those, but it was $450 versus $300 for the HD600s. It was just a little bit too much. And then the Ultrasone Pro 750s. I heard a lot of good reviews about them. They're kind of like, I saw some special on eBay where I could get them for cheap, you know, like $275 instead of $400. And you know, I hear all these nice reviews about how the sound's all 3D-ish and natural, and how they're the excellent headphone to get. But they're closed-backed headphones, and I personally just want a pair of open-backed headphones because I use the headphones in my apartment, and I want to be able to hear stuff that's going on outside. I want to be able to hear my own voice. Then the Beyerdynamic DT880s, they're open-backed, and apparently they sound just as good or better than the HD600s. You know, like they're neutral and balanced and all that, and good frequency response, sound really, really awesome, but they just look stupid. My personal preference, I just thought they looked wonky. I hope my review has helped you decide whether you want to get these headphones or not.